Rugler and Mackenzie Smith. And again, we will work this the same way. Coach, whenever you're comfortable, you can give us an opening statement.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, just not the way we thought the game was going to go. I thought our game plan was good coming in. I thought the kids were definitely locked in. Coming off of two really thrilling games to lead us up to this point. Very proud of the position that we put ourselves in. And then the third quarter happened, and it's really tough when a team's shooting 90%. I don't even know if I've ever seen that on a stat sheet. But a credit to George Mason and Coach Vanessa. Their kids came out and shot the ball really well in a timely manner. But really proud of our kids. This is something that our team had a goal to win a championship. We came up obviously a little short, but overall, I think our body of work this year, especially in this weekend, has been phenomenal.
Questions for either of the players, please. Amanda, go ahead.
Amanda, A10, Talia, Mackenzie, you guys talk about the impact you guys have left on this program with seniors as upperclassmen, and what you guys have learned throughout this year and how to grow with the underclassmen on the team.
Coming in as freshmen, the upperclassmen took us under their wing to flip the culture, and that's what we did, and now we're just translating what we've created here through the underclassmen because they are the future, and we're leaving our legacy here that way.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Other questions for either of the girls? All right, if there are none, I am going to release them. Back to their, you have, Amanda? Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
You mentioned that culture. How would you describe that culture that you guys have really cultivated here over the past few years?
Yeah, I would use the word selfless and relentless. You see it all over our locker room and the clothing that we wear because that's our brand and that's what we look to show every day and live through, and that's the culture that we've created.
I would agree to that. I think we also have a family atmosphere. I care about these people just as much as I care about my family, and just to see that, how that's grown over the last 4 years since we've been here is it's fulfilling.
Any other questions for the players? All right, ladies, now I will release you back to the locker room. If you need further interviews with the players, please head back in that direction. Otherwise, we are going to allow you to ask questions for Cindy, please. Questions for the coach? Amanda, okay.
Amanda, A10, Coach, can you talk about the two girls who are sitting next to you and what type of impact they've left in this program and how you see them grow and both as players on and off the field?
Yeah, I think, first and foremost, they're really good people. They come from great families. And when they stepped on campus, they have changed the way we do things. And great leaders. They've won a lot of games since they've been here. And they're fantastic players and teammates. And they're just high character kids that happen to play a really great brand of basketball.
No? Hold on, let them get the mic to him. Right there, behind you.
No, remember, two tough but great games coming in there. Did you sense any kind of mental toll building? Because it happens.
Well, I think if you looked at the trends of, the path of two teams meeting in the championship, they were certainly different. But George Mason earned that. They earned the second seed. I think, it worked out really well for them. They were starting to play really, really well, this past week. And the momentum, I think they had a little bit more momentum from a shooting standpoint. They were putting up numbers. And we knew they have a lot of offensive punch, from all spots. And, we thought that we weathered the storm, going into halftime. But there was certainly a second wave that a tidal wave in the third that we just couldn't recover from. They were throwing up everything and it went in, and we couldn't get our hands around it. But to say that maybe it took a little bit of toll, like just from, physically, I don't know. I mean, it's a championship game, you show up. I mean, I don't think I ever questioned that with our players. I mean, I know that they're going to give us everything that we have, and we have 17 offensive rebounds. If that doesn't tell you how much effort we've put into the game, I don't know what else does.
Other questions? Yes, John? Right behind you.
You know, you have John O'Connor from the Richmond Times-Dispatch. Just wonder if you could sort of summarize how you feel and how the rest of the coaches feel about the venue, the site, and you're coming back next year. What do you think of it?
What do I think of it? Well, I think everybody's very hospitable. I think I think that everything is really new. I think it's a place that it looks like the fans, I mean, there was a lot of fan support, so I thought they did a really good job, the Atlantic 10, of marketing our brand here. Again, new facility, locker rooms were great. I thought the branding was really good for Atlantic 10 basketball. And, we've been here, this is our second year, I guess, right now, so everybody's done a really good job. So thank you.
Thank you.
Any final questions for Coach Griffin? If not, Cindy, we'll let you
Thank
go.
you.
Thank you very much. Congratulations on a great
Okay.
season, and what Room now, the A-10 champion George Mason Patriots, head coach Vanessa Blair Lewis, Sahara Walton, Paula Suarez, and Nalania Asia.
Where are they?
Well, I'm saying you're entering the room, but you,
Should I go back out until we get them on?
we'll wait, we'll wait. Paula Suarez, Zahara Walton, Nalani Kasia, and the head coach, and Zayla, yes, I'm sorry, and head coach Vanessa Blair Lewis, who will start us off. We'll go to questions for the players, whom we may just keep in the room for a little while, if that's all right, and then we'll just take questions in general. Okay, there we go. Your turn.
Waiting on me.
No,
Okay.
wait, on you.
Oh, my
You
heart
take
is
your
beating
picture.
so
Oh, that's okay.
I'm just so proud of these girls. You know, we asked this team, these players, 4 years ago to believe in something that was nowhere near present. We hadn't won a conference game the year before I came, and every year we recruited, we kept saying, we're going to win a championship. We hung a banner in our practice facility that says, future A-10 champions. And now we can cross out future.
Questions? We'll go to the players first, please. Right here. Yeah, right behind you, rather.
Natalie Hebron, you know, for any of you, what does it mean to bring Mason championship of any kind and actually Mason's first NCAA tournament, whether you've been here for 2, 3, 4 years?
I mean, it's just really exciting, you know, seeing where the program was and just how quick it had changed and how, like, over the past few years we've been on the top. So it's just really exciting seeing where we are right now.
Anybody else want to take that?
I think it's really special coming in my freshman year. It was not like this before Coach Blair got here, and she's the reason I came here. The coaches made it very special, and I think as a team we've worked hard, and that's what makes it even more better, winning the championship together.
Questions for the players? A gentleman right, oh, no, I'm sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Ed.
Daniel Frank from A-10 Talk. Congratulations, guys. Over the last 2 years, really, there's been a lot of talk about history that you guys have made, and it seems like at different moments you guys have shied away from talking about history, and understandably so if you want to stay focused on the task at hand. But now that you have reached this milestone, what are your reflections on the history that you guys have made as a group together?
It's amazing. Like Za and P said, you come into a school wanting to create change and win championships. And not only have we won a championship now, we've made history. We've left our legacy, our mark in the sand. So it's just a great feeling that we were able to do it. Like things that you say going into college, we were able to actually accomplish it.
Gentlemen, go ahead.
Chris Powell, Couch Coach Live. Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you.
Paula, what was your thoughts today? You led the team with 23 points, and you led the team in assists. What was your thoughts on being able to control the tempo and have success both at the floor and the play paper?
I think we just had to play our game, set the pace, be the team who controls the game, because, everyone is going to, like, both teams are going to go out there and give the best you can, so we just wanted to control the pace and just be ourselves.
Questions? Yes, right. Oh, go ahead, Amanda, I'm sorry.
Amanda, A10, Paula, and the game they were starting to chant your name in the fan section. Did you have a chance to kind of take that in a little bit? What was it like to hear things like that?
Yeah, I did hear. It was just amazing. Like, there's no better way to, finish a senior year, especially, like how the program has changed over the years. So it was just the best thing ever.
Yes, in the front, right here. Ellie, go ahead.
Paula, we heard that your parents were in the building for this. What does it mean to you to have them come all the way over and get to witness you make history?
I love when they, get to come here and see us play, because they always watch through the TV, obviously, but being here, they love the atmosphere. They love that there's people driving from Mason to here. So I'm just really happy that they got the opportunity to see this in person.
Go ahead, Daniel.
For any of you guys, this is the third time that you saw St. Joe's this season. The first two matchups didn't go your way. What was your mindset entering today and seeing this matchup and saying, hey, we get these guys again?
Keep it clean. We just knew that we could beat them, and we had to have the confidence in ourselves and go out there and honestly keep having fun. We've been having fun this whole tournament, and we just wanted to keep going. This is another game that we just need to get by to get to our final goal. And there was a White Chicks quote that was said before the game, triple TKA. If y'all have seen the movie, you know what that means, but if not, look it up. I'm not going to say it out loud, but that was definitely the mindset going into today.
Questions for the players? Go ahead.
Sorry.
Was there a moment or a turning point in the season where maybe your confidence increased, or have you always just been believing big this whole season?
I think we've always had that confidence in ourselves as a team. Coming in from the summer, we were very competitive against each other. We've seen each other's best, so it was really nice to see that be brought to light today.
Daniel, go ahead.
Paula, for you, we spoke back in October about your goals for the season most personally and as a team. Sitting here now in March, and just about all of those were ticked off. What does that feel like for you?
It's just amazing, like I said. I really have no words. I'm so happy just being out there celebrating. I'm so proud of this team, and everything we've been through and how we, this game, we were all so confident, we're not going to lose this game. So I just love that we all had that mindset.
Other questions for the players? You're welcome to stay on the dais if you want, but go ahead and enjoy this moment back in the locker room with your teammates. We'll take questions for the head coach now, please. Yes, right there.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
So we can wait from knowing your opponent in the NCAA tournament. How will next week look for you as a team?
You get most of that?
Next week, I'm sorry.
He wants to know what
I can't hear.
You'll have, repeat it
Yeah,
again.
I just couldn't hear.
Yes.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Winning the championship. You'll know your NCAA tournament opponent next week. How will next week look for you as far as preparation for knowing your opponent next week?
I don't know what the next 4 minutes are going to look like. I have not slept in a week, so I know probably tomorrow we'll all probably be sleeping, looking for a place to celebrate, when we get a chance to sit on that couch on Sunday and see where we're going. We'll get back in the gym, obviously, but we're going to enjoy this moment.
Yes, right here in the front, and then we'll get back to the back.
Can I ask you now what the game plan is? And how much sleep did you get last night?
Okay, so that was 0. No sleep. The game plan for us was we didn't lose to St. Joe's both times because we didn't have the talent to win. We lost because we didn't have the heart in those games to win. We got outworked. And so today was about being faithful with 40. For 40 minutes, let's be faithful with the 40. That means every loose ball, every rebound. She didn't do a great job at that. But everything we have to do to beat this team, we have to do it, and we have to be faithful. Whatever minutes you got coming off that bench, you promised this team that you were going to be faithful with them. And I don't think that that's what we did the first 2 times we met them. At home, we got down early, had a really valiant comeback, but we came up short. And then suffering the 2 losses at the end of the season to Davidson and St. Joe's and being able to get revenge on both of them in this tournament was the most amazing feeling.
Amanda, go ahead.
I watched at the end of the final seconds left as you kind of went down the line and hugged every single player, every single coach. Just have you been able to kind of soak in this moment yet, and just to see the growth that you've built in these past 4 years, and you know, has it settled in yet?
Yeah, I think right now I'm seeing it through their eyes. You know, I'm happy to watch them celebrate themselves, watch them celebrate this moment, watch Mason Nation that came out to support us enjoy it. I don't think I've had a chance to settle in yet. When you're a mom and you have kids, you're happy for your kids first. I'm really happy for them, and I'm enjoying watching them be happy.
Question in the back.
Coach Dr. Munn, DC News Now. First off, congratulations. Second off, from the first year to year, it's been a journey. When you're looking at the clock wind down to the end of the game, you're just, all the emotions are running through your head. What are you thinking? When you're looking at your players, what are you telling them in that last moment?
I'm sorry.
Take your time.
My dad is in hospice right now. I FaceTimed him before the game. He said, go win. He's not just my dad, he was my coach. He's a big part of the DMV coaching area. I really wish he could have been here, and I knew he was here in spirit. And that's what I thought about in the last minute. This was for my dad.
Next question, Daniel, go ahead.
Coach B, congratulations. The leader that you have been for this group, I mean, when you started off in your intro press conference, and we talked about this a few times, but you said you have a coach who's crazy enough to believe and will do anything to get you guys to win. And you have done that now for this group, and you have been that mentor for this group. How much does that mean to you?
You know, when you have people that you're leading and they believe you're worthy enough to follow them, and that you're crazy enough to tell them that we're going to be champions one day, and there's no evidence of that, it's a big responsibility. And it's a responsibility that I carried every single day I walked into that arena. And I promised those parents that I was going to take care of their child on and off the court. And every single year we took steps. And I said, tonight is the night you take the step to be a champion. So I guess we're a little crazy, huh?
Natalie, go ahead.
Going off that, you know, you've had that mantra or saying, believe big, and in those early days, it was, you know, go out there and win games, and from that very first SEC win against Florida back in 2021, you just stayed calm and said, believe big, and in big moments since you've continued that. What does it mean to you to see the work of believing big paying off?
It's the faith. It's being faithful the whole time. You know, last year we came here and we literally had our hearts broken. And to go in that locker room and see those girls just laid out all over the floor, and you try to pick them back up for weeks, for Zah for months, because she blamed herself that she lost the game as a freshman. And then God brings you right back to the place where you got your heart broken. And he says, this is what it was all for. That's what this feels like, redemption.
I guess kind of building off of that, in your first season after the 24-10 game losing streak was snapped, you read to us a Michael Vick quote that winning is great, but losing is better, teaches you more. Do you feel like this program had to go through those moments of, you know, the losing seasons and all of it to get to this point, to get to this moment?
Absolutely. I think anything worth having is worth the journey. And, you know, very few times people go from worst to first. So, you know, we knew that it was going to take those steps. You know, and I always take it back to when I was in the press conference and they asked, you know, why here? Why Mason? You know, like, we had stacked all these chips, like if you're at a fair, right? You remember that. You're at a fair, a carnival, and you get all these tickets, right? And you keep wanting to trade it in for the toy, for the next toy. And for us, it was like we're saving all these tickets because we don't want the toy right here. We want that one way up there. And that's what this has been like. Just keep putting the tickets in your pocket. Keep winning the games you can win. The ones you lose, you learn how to play them differently so you can get tickets, right? And now we cashed our tickets in for that toy way up there.
And on that, we're going to let Coach go to the locker room and enjoy this moment some more. Congratulations on a
Thank you so
great
much.
win. Enjoy this moment and enjoy the NCAA tournament.
Thank you.